All right, y'all, take two. Listen, it's, and I'm learning it more and more in my media mogul journey. It's usually not a good idea just to get straight in the camera, off the cuff, press the button, and talk. But we're going to do it anyway. Again, like I said, this is take two. So, I want to share with you a little bit about what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling, what's on my heart, especially given, let's say, the last 10 days. I really want to take y'all through like the last 2.5 weeks, but that's going to make this video super long and nobody is really here for that. So I'm going to talk about popping in a different way. All right. Hey, beautiful. Welcome back to my channel. Do the things for me. Listen, the comment section is yours. Get in there. Tell me if you found this interesting. If you said, T, this is just crazy and I don't know about this. If it's something that you want to hear more of, something that you're curious about. If you're curious about things that are happening behind the scenes in the business, in the ministry, with what's going on with me, with what's going on with Mr. B, let me know. Get in there. And don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and also share this with your good girlfriend. Share this with your good bruv. So that we keep things popping over here. But most of all, thank you. Thank you for showing up and listening on this today. So let's rewind just a little bit. Let me see if I can give you the abridged version. So I am thankful, grateful, blessed. Hallelujah. Celebrated a birthday not too long ago. You do know that. And I was a part of a really cool friends and family trip that my homegirl put together. So she and I are 10 years and 10 days apart with our birthday. So my birthday's on November 10th. Hers is on November 20th. So she organized a cruise and I was like, yes, please. So we were actually on this ship for her birthday and she was kind enough to allow me to celebrate my birthday too, even though mine was the week prior. So we had tons and tons and tons and tons of cake and sweets and food. And the staff sang to us. They sang to me the first night we were on the ship. And we were cute and everything. So everything was good. Fabulous cruise. Good time. Lots of sun, fun, all of that. Then, of course, you already know where I'm going with this. Towards the end of the cruise. Now, mind you, I'm an old lady, so I took all of my stuff, all of my vitamins. I took my sea moss with me. I took my vitamin C, all of the stuff. I took the hydrate things to put in my water, all of the stuff, motion sickness, all of the stuff. So, of course, the last day, like that Friday, we were, our last sea day was Friday, and we were going to be getting off the ship Saturday morning. So that Friday, my throat started getting thick. And you hear it now. It's a little man in my throat right now. It's a little frog in there. Throat started getting thick. I started doing a little, a little hack. I'm like, oh, man. Then, of course, having to go from the ship to the plane here, all of the stuff. And so I was just like, man, it's happening. So it happened. Guy here literally slept one night or 1.5 nights in my own bed before we jumping right into the Thanksgiving holiday, right? So then Hubs and I get on the road to Memphis to go to be with Bonus parents, celebrating his birthday and everything. And y'all, the entire week, hear me what I say, the entire week of Thanksgiving, I'm a cough, hack, gunk, disgusting. Literally countless rolls of tissue, boxes of tissue, paper towel, just insanity. And I'm like, oh my goodness. So I'm taking what? All of the drugs. Yes, because that's what I believe in. Like, no, I'm not the natural girl, not in that. I'm not the Eastern girl. I'm like, give me the drugs. So I had all of the over-the-counter stuff. And I'm like, is this helping? I don't know. So it wasn't helping. So fast forward, get back in town. I'm like, okay, over-the-counter stuff is not helping. I need to take some real medicine. So I'm like, I'm gonna have to go to urgent care. I think on the low end, I need an antibiotic. I might need something even stronger. Okay, so now pause right here for just 1 second, because I want to talk about I want to talk about, I don't want to use the word role model, but I will use the word icon, because I'm going to mention two people that had those bigger than life careers, two people who I, at a season in my life, looked up to, and two people who I know, because it has come to light, that they had crazy drug problems, right? And then I'm gonna draw, so I'm drawing the lines, just follow me, y'all know how I do. And so then I'm thinking about people in my family and close friends that have had drug problems, and people that I know now that are, which I won't be mentioning my people by name now, I'm not gonna do that. People I know now that are still kind of in that party drug scene, and just my heart for them now after these 10 to 14 days, but specifically this last 7 days. And let me tell you why. Okay, so now, because I am who I am, y'all know what I'm gonna do is watch some crazy stuff on TV, crazy interesting. So by all means, get in the comments and tell me to stop watching coverage, docs, and biopics on Puff Daddy. Just tell me stop. Just tell me stop. Y'all know that was my brother. That was my boy. I loved him the long way. He went to Howard like me. And so I was personally hurt. I'm sure I've said it here, I've said in other places, personally hurt to find out, to put it lightly, the flaws in his character, his behavior for the last 30 years. Like, whoa. So they have a new doc on him, and I watched all of it. I watched all of it in one day, which probably was not a good idea. And the drugs and the manipulation and the abuse. But I want to get back to the drugs, because I've been on drugs this week. Now, mind you, my stuff is over the counter, hello, and prescription. It's not illegal, it's not illicit, it's not none of that. Okay, like, just so we clear here, don't fill in no blanks for me. Okay. So, and then something else that I watched, I had not seen it, is the biopic on Wendy Williams, who also has a drug history, but who also, again, I have looked up to career-wise and a season in my life, and just the trauma and drama there. And sitting right here, I'm like, I need to look up and see what's actually going on with her. I know her son has some crazy stuff going on with spending, but she was in a weird conservatorship, guardianship. So I really just pray for her. Prayers for Wendy, and I hope everything is cool with her. But back to the drugs, back to me, back to this mindset. So addiction, y'all, is crazy, is sneaky, and so is any level of sin. Yes, I had to go there. I'm still a preacher. I'm still PK. I'm still who I am. And this is why you tune in. So, Poppin, y'all, if there is a desire, and I'm talking to you now, okay? If this is you, if this is someone you know, that you may suspect, it could be your significant other, your kid, your sis. Pray, love, and act. And when I say act, I mean follow up, get on their nerves, get on their face. Pray, love, and act. Pray, love, and act. Pray, love, and act. Because I, again, took all of the stuff over the counter that was not working. Like, I'm still like wheezing like ridiculous. I'm essentially purring like a cat. Like, it's stuff all in my chest. It's disgusting. I cannot breathe well at night. And so I go to get the next level, go to get the prescription drugs. And so that's helping me. But guess what it's doing? It is calling me. They call it expectorant, meaning you're coughing up the stuff. You're having the stuff. Disgusting. And so it's all of this, all of this, all of this. But I get not even lean that your favorite rapper was drinking, promoting all this double cup and all of the foolishness stuff that I sung and danced to as well. So not even that level, I'm getting this level of prescription cough syrup, and then they have the little balls that go with it, and he's telling me to take both, and I'm like this throughout the day. I'm talking about, y'all know, so okay, this. So half of this is a perfume top. So you know the dosing cups for liquid medication, cough syrup, Pepto-Bismol, all that kind of stuff or whatever. So the dosing cup for that is like half this. So I'm taking half of this and one ball, one capsule, and it has me floating crazy. And I don't consider myself, so I don't drink alcohol, but I don't consider myself a lightweight when it comes to drugs. Like I take real deal pain medicine. I am still on a very high level heart medication. Y'all know that or whatever. And so for me to take half of this and one teeny capsule to be floating throughout the day, y'all. So it makes me concerned, but it makes me think, and I have to pray for people who are in this party drug scene, people who are in this entertainment scene, people in my phone that I know that are grieving and bereaving and wanting to numb themselves. Whoa. Y'all, I'm talking about sleeping for hours and hours on end, getting up, getting some water, maybe even getting a snack, laying back down and sleeping hours again off of one dose. Technically not even a dose, because I know whatever the measurement they said to take, I was taking less. Or maybe let's even just say if I took the prescription dose. What? Y'all, if it's you, if it's your loved one, your homie, your homegirl, y'all pray, love on them, and act, stay in their face, follow up, check in with them, make them talk, like get on their nerves, because a mindset that wants to numb out to that level is not good. I'm talking about, y'all, I was floating, and it did not feel good. I didn't feel aware enough. I didn't feel in control of myself enough. And yes, I was a party girl in college, and yes, I did get into alcohol and quite heavy at sometimes, but weed was never my thing. Ecstasy was never my thing. No pills or no drugs. That was never my thing. And now I know why. I'm wired a certain way. And so the scary thing, what concerns me when I think about people literally in my phone, people who within the last couple of weeks have lost the matriarchs of their family, and who I have to hold space for them now, because I don't want them to say, hey, I have a Xanax in my cabinet that the doctor gave me before, or I'm going to ask him for some, or shoot, I got some of that cough syrup from the last time I was sick. I'm just going to turn some up. I don't want them to do that. I don't want them to go to the liquor store and say, this is how I'm going to cope. No. So I just want to encourage us to love on our people, to get healthy mechanisms in our lives, and to be aware of things. So the other lesson in this, besides love on your people, check on your people, is and love on yourself, check on yourself. Okay. But it's also to know what's for you. I don't know if I said this, especially because this is take two, because God bless. But to the point of, I felt so uncomfortable. So I literally did that for 3 days? I did that for 3 days. And after that third day of me, because look, I'm still having to see clients. I'm still having to write things. So I'm having to pray and focus and like dig into myself, because I feel like there's someone else floating around here. And so after that third day, I'm like, nah, we're not going to do it. And again, that's probably why my throat is still thick, why that little man and that little frog is in there as we speak. But if that's the choice, I want to feel, I want to be present. And if it takes me a little longer, if it's a little more painful, that's what I'm choosing to do. But you and I know people that are not choosing that. And so these are the people that we have to pray for, love on, and act show up in their lives. Okay. I said a lot. I pray that you got a lot out of that. If this is helpful to you, if it's a blessing to you, comment below. Let me know. If you have a story that you want to share, I'm here for a comment below. Let me know, y'all. But let us, which I feel like I turned the corner already before this couple of weeks, but I feel like I'm turning the corner even more sharply now to make sure that my view and my mindset of those navigating through addiction is not just a I can't believe them or shame. No, it can't be. It has to be a wow, what pain they may be trying to numb, or what awareness they may be lacking right now. You got me? Okay, you got me. And I got you. I love you for real. I appreciate your time today. Tuck this in your heart and take it to be a blessing to someone else. Love you. Until next time. Holla.